Dear students, welcome to online virtual classroom of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. I am Sreekumar. This class is for 5th standard scholarship students. Let me begin the class.
Dear students, dear 5th standard students, this is the first video of a scholarship class where I will be making you familiar with what is this scholarship exam basically is. So this is an introductory class of scholarship exam for class 5 of the state of Maharashtra, because it is a statewide exam and it is very important that you should have a clear-cut idea about what the exam is and how the exam is. The exam is conducted throughout Maharashtra in the month of February, especially on the second week of February normally. For the students of class 5 as well as class 8, in order to measure their ability, especially in the field of mathematics, intelligence test as well as knowledge of English and our mother tongue Marathi. This is the purpose of the exam, and it is a scholarship exam. Those who get good score in this exam will be getting scholarship. What is scholarship? Scholarship is a financial aid given to the students for further studies when they make meritorious performance in the previous year or previous section. So you are getting into the higher secondary class. So this will be a scholarship for higher secondary. Understood? So that way we are conducting exam in class 8 for studying further in 9th and 10th. So for studying in secondary and higher secondary, you will get the supporter scholarship if your performance is good. That is the concept. More than that, first time in your lifetime you are writing an exam with the help of with all students of a state. That means you are competing with the students of state of Maharashtra at a very tender age of 5 plus 5, 10 plus years. Correct? So it's something interesting. And exam is having a particular pattern, exam is having a particular method, exam is having a very good standard also. So your standard, when I say the standard of study, I mean it should be excellent so that you can perform well. Myself is Sreekumar T, teacher from VTC of BMC. Let me make you understand more about exam. The exam is conducted by Maharashtra Rajya Parishta Parishad Pune, a government body which is conducting exam for scholarship both for 5th standard and that of 8th standard. And it's Purva Ucha Prathamik. That is a term used for this 5th standard scholarship exam. Shishya means a scholarship. These are the matter of naming, which is not that much bothering to us. What is bothering to us is what is in the exam actually. The exam is conducted with the help of certain pattern and papers. The pattern is in such a way that there are two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 having subjects like first language and mathematics. Paper 2 consists of third language and intelligence quotient test. So what is the first language over here? As you are in English medium, your first language will be English. So the first language paper will be for you, it will be English. Okay, my dear students. And third language will be Marathi. And the number of questions, the mark against each, maximum mark against each question, the duration of exam, all these are fixed, and the probable time of exam is February 2022, second week. This much is fixed. That's the beauty of the exam. And the number of questions from first language is 25, and you will get 50 marks. Each question carry 2 marks. Mathematics again 50 questions carrying 100 marks, and total duration for the first paper is 1 hour 30 minutes. The same way second will be done. The total marks of the first paper is 75 questions, 150 marks. 1 hour 30 minutes. That means 90 minutes. You don't have even 2 minutes to answer a question. All these questions are objective type questions. That means 4 alternatives will be given. You have to find out the correct answer. To find the correct answer, you have to do enough calculation or enough mental work or enough learning before that. And here Marathi language, again 25 question will be there, 50 marks, and intelligence test or intelligence question test will be 50 questions, 100 marks, again 1 hour 30 minutes. So there are 2 papers, paper 1, paper 2, with a gap over here of 2 hours in between exam in the month of February, and it is something interesting, I would say beautiful exam. Why? Because you are competing with students all over Maharashtra. That is the beauty of it. Secondly, there is no pass and failure in this exam. Those who are scoring above 80% will be considered as someone brilliant for the state, and you will be awarded scholarship for further studies. That is the concept of it. Let me explain you a little more about the concept. Again, total marks will be 300, total question will be 150, and there will be 2 sessions. And first session of paper 1, first language English and mathematics, second paper will be of 2 papers, third language Marathi, which is of 25 marks, 25 questions, and intelligence test will be having 50 questions, each question getting 2 marks. That is the exam pattern. If you think about how the question would be, how tough it would be, there are certain instructions that 30% of the question must be easy and 30% must be difficult, and in between 40% will be average or medium. Those who put effort will be scoring good marks in the exam and will be scoring high. Okay. Another aspect is that there is a prescribed syllabus for the exam, and I am supposed to help you in the case of intelligence test, Buddhimatta Chachani, that particular paper, which is paper 2, second part, I am supposed to help you. And intelligence test is having its own syllabus and its own weightage as per unit, and there are units in intelligence test. You can see that different units are there. There are 11 units are there in intelligence test itself. In those 11 units, different weightage of mark is given, and first one is comprehension. Your capacity to conclude, your capacity to comprehend by looking at a given number, series or alphabets or words or letters will be assessed in this kind of category or this kind of learning. Another aspect is about classification capacity. Are you able to classify things, groups? But the question paper will be classifying vocabulary, figures and numbers. Are you having the capacity to classify? That is a matter of intelligence quotient. Naturally 10% mark is given for that. Number pattern, figure pattern, simple, odd man out. Are you able to identify and put them properly, understand them properly, quickly? As I told, 90 minutes, right? 75 questions. So you can understand how quick you should be. Getting the answer very coolly and taking time is not intelligence. Intelligence tests how quick you are. Number pattern, figure pattern, simples and odd man out. Such things are common to you, but how quickly you will do it, that will be checked. Highest weightage is given for logical and inference capacity. Logical means whatever you conclude, whatever you infer should have a logic. We say sometimes common sense should be applied. The common sense and logic should apply when we conclude something. So there are certain situations given regarding age, certain comparison, certain change in name. For example, all umbrellas are named as dogs or something like that, change in name. And relationship, human relationships are classified and named in differently, and when too many relationships come together, are you able to logically infer who is who and of whom it is? All these things are interesting questions in intelligence test. We will be spending a good time with this kind of question and having maximum weightage for that. Another intelligence question is about image, ability to think reverse, ability to imagine the opposite, ability to stand on others' foot and find out whether you can imagine from his side whether you are having the capacity to look, and we cannot practically do it, so we are having figures, numbers and alphabet which will be having its own mirror image, water image, by which we will get an idea about are you able to think in others' boat. Stand on other side and think that how that person is thinking, whether that capacity is there with you, is tested by this kind of questions. Another set of questions is on correlation. Correlation is, you know, that how one is related with the other, how it is cooperating with each other. We are using vocabulary, figures and numbers to judge that also. Identifying similarities, it is very simple. That's why very 0.4%, 4% only. Its weightage, we are ability to find out the similar figures or numbers will be tested. Again, a good weightage is given for puzzles because it is very common among the people that they will get into puzzle. Are you able to solve puzzles? We are using the things like position in a queue, direction, calendar, Venn diagram, numbers in square and circle. These are used for finding out whether you have the capacity to solve a puzzle. If you have the capacity to solve a puzzle quickly, you are supposed to be intelligent. Those who are getting into puzzle and not able to solve, and they are not that intelligent. Those who are getting into puzzle but solve it but takes lot of time, very slow in solving it, also not intelligent. One who is quick enough to solve a puzzle is considered to be intelligent. That will be tested in this session and having a good weightage of 16%. Comparing like terms, vocabulary, figures, numbers, all these are tested with the help of, all these are used for testing the ability to understand the like terms and symbolic language. If for numbers and words are used instead of numbers and words, we will be using symbols, and whether you can go further and conclude about it, that is what is tested in this session. And finally, a special question on emotional intelligence and social intelligence is also included in your question paper to check your emotional quotient, I would say. Are you, how fit you are socially, how fit you are emotionally, this also tested. My dear students, you should not feel that ye sab kya समझ में नहीं आ रहे. No, these are all very interesting things going to be. These are things which you will love. You will throw away other regular subject and sit behind this intelligence test question paper, or you will be learning intelligence test preparation, because this will be all will be very interesting, I am sure. And it will be, after all, giving you exercise for your intelligence, that is for your brain, in a very peculiar way which you have not experienced so far. So take it in that spirit. Moreover, question paper is having, instead of your name you will be writing number, because your identity should not be revealed. There will be coding of question paper, there will be different set of question paper, timing is given here, topic is given here, 24-page question paper it is. Nothing to worry. You will practice and practice in such a way that by the month of December you will feel like I should write the exam quickly. मुझे जल्दी exam लिखना है, उतना mood में आ जाएंगे आप. And there are lot of instruction related to the question paper that will be explained to you later at a stage when you are ready for exam. And exam is not written. Instead you will be marking the answer. You will be darkening the answer. This is the answer for 5th question. B is the answer, or second one is the answer. For 12th question, the last one is the answer, because you got the answer and you will mark it over here. There is no need of writing the answer. Writing long answers are not there. Only you will be marking in this OMR sheet, optically sensitive sheet it is. The computer will be checking your paper, not teachers like me, and the computer will declare your result if and according to the which answer you have marked, and if the answer is correct. So that's also something interesting. Okay, my dear students, hope you know the subjects in scholarship exam and the marks distribution in scholarship exam, the duration of scholarship exam, and how the answer sheet of scholarship exam is, and how normally the timetable of scholarship exam is. This much you know, I think, and you should keep it in mind throughout the year while preparing for the exam. Moreover, syllabus gives you idea about the percentage, weightage of each and every topic in the syllabus, and as well as the distribution of marks within the paper is also very specially and very clearly given. My dear students, this was an attempt to make you understand the concept of scholarship exam in class 5. Now you please may go to the description box, and there is a feedback form given. It is a Google form. you will be having a link for that. You will be just clicking that link and filling the details asked to you, and as well as certain questions are given regarding this particular video in your description box, that also you will be answering. Thank you. Now click on the subscription button below to subscribe the channel, then the bell button to get the notifications of the new videos. Thank you.